Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. How's it going? Let me just get the chat right up now. 1 second. Let me just get the chat right up. 2 minutes. I hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Yeah, good to see Deegs here. How's it going? Muslim Humor, how's it going, mate? Welcome. Hope you're good. Hope everyone's good. Like I say, guys, let's see who's here. Drop a comment if you just tuned in. Let me just get my light on for the camera, and then we're good to go. Yeah, much better. Right, we're good. We're cooking. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Hope everyone's good. Yeah, Nancy, how's it going? Zulu, he's back. Welcome, bro. Nancy's back. Deegs is here. Good to see Muslim Humor in again. Welcome. Jesse, welcome, bro. How are you? Hope you well, mate. Hope you're well. Guys, I won't be able to show. I've only got 2 monitors right now. I've taken 1 monitor and stuff to my new office, which I'm moving into this week. So I'm only going to be able to show this screen for now. My execution screen will be down for today, but it'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully. Okay? So you'll be able to see my main analysis here. Alright, guys. But yeah, hope everyone's had a great weekend. Good to see everyone back. How many are tuning in right now? Yeah, all good, guys. All good. Nice one. We've got 20 tuning in right now. Good stuff. Yeah, as always, guys, if you can, drop a like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Yeah, good to see everyone here. Nice one, guys. Nice one. Okay, let's get this started. Yo, Juggy, welcome, mate. Jesse, good stuff. Bunny, hey, how are you? I'm good, thanks, mate. Very, very good. Yeah, Fabio's here. Welcome, Fab. Cruising, bro, how are you? Yeah, I'm very good. I've had a good weekend. Like I said, I've been busy this weekend, guys. I haven't been too active on the DMs as I normally am over the weekend, but I've been super busy with getting the education day sorted. Getting my new office space sorted, and yeah, I haven't really stopped all weekend, to be fair, but we're getting straight back into it today. And as always, we're back for another hour and a half on here. See if I can execute something. I haven't, like I said, I've been busy. Even this morning, I've been visiting office spaces, you know, checking Wi-Fi out, checking size and stuff. So I've been here, there, and everywhere this weekend and today, but we're good now. Everything's sorted. I found a decent place. One that I'm accepting, and yeah, we're good. Everything's back to normal now. As of like an hour ago. So yeah. Gold today. Yeah, I know someone just mentioned the breakout here that we had to the downside, and me personally, I didn't take it. The reason I didn't take this breakout to the downside was just because there was no recent liquidity grab on the 15. So I was waiting for the 30 closure, and the 30 closure took all my targets, look. The 30 closure took this double bottom liquidity that I wanted. Okay, that I wanted to keep as targets for the sells. But it doesn't matter, because now I'll just be waiting for a new range to form on the 15, and we've actually got that. And I'm going to break down exactly the range that I'm using now on gold, okay? Anyone wants free bonus? Nah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. But yeah, on gold now, it's a lot cleaner than this morning. You know, look at the 4-hourly candle. The 4-hourly candle hasn't created a top wick as of yet, look. No top wick on this 4-hour has been created. So can we come and create that now? If not, can the next 4-hour candle come and push into that and actually tag that untested or no top wick on the 4 hour, potentially. Okay, so that's something that I'm going to be watching for. But in order for me to long gold, it'll be back above this level here. I am not... Guys, look how key and strong this level is on gold, look. Okay, let me show you. Look at this. Big support, big resistance, big resistance. Look, support, support. If I'm going to be looking to long gold today, it's going to be back above this level here. So if I can get a closure back above here, I'm going to be looking to trade into these highs. Okay, that is my main goal for longs. So let's say this next 15, not this 15, let's say the next 15-minute candle can close above like so. Well, perfect. I've got some very nice longs on gold. First targets, these highs here. Okay, and then secondary targets, this double top up here, okay? So, like I say, some great targets up there on gold. I need to get back above this level here, though, at 32.82, okay? So that's the main watch for me. Yeah, welcome, everyone. I'm seeing everyone. Phil, how's it going, mate? I hope you're good. When am I planning for a Dubai trip? Hopefully sometime soon. If not this year, it'll be early next year, mate. I'm definitely going to go. Not to stay long term. Like I say, I'm not a Dubai guru, TikTok, join my broker, whatever kind of guy. But I will be going for a visit for a couple of weeks, if not a month, okay? Like I say, when I go to visit places, whether that's Thailand, Europe, Bali, I go for a couple of, a month or a couple of weeks at least. So, yeah, if I'm going to be going anywhere, it will probably be there at the start of the year, mate, okay? But yeah, definitely on the cards for sure, and Australia too. But, yeah, for sells, guys, sells for me is below this level here. Simple as that. Below this level here for sells. Let me just mute that. Yeah, below this level here at 32.75 for sells. Again, same reasons, look. Support. Acting as support. Acting as support here, okay? That is my range. Very, very simple range here on gold. And people might ask, Joe, why do you use ranges? A lot of people ask, why do you use ranges? Number one, I don't like getting into the market too early. Number two, I don't like getting chopped about in sideways price action, like here, okay? I don't want to get chopped about and take like 10, 15 losses in this price action. I want to be trading this price action here. I want to be trading this price action to the downside here. This price action here, which not me personally, but the members caught in the London session and in the Asia. I teach ranges and breakouts, okay? I want to not be trading in potential choppy price action. Between these two levels, price could chop about. If I look to take longs, let's just say I look to take longs here. Well, what could happen? What could happen at this level? Price could reverse and take my stop loss. Price could come into this level, reverse, and take my stop loss. And I don't want to get chopped about in a potential chop. One sec, guys. Let me just take this call. Right, guys, we're back. Yeah, that is literally the reason why I use ranges like I do. Who wants to be trading a potential chop? Not me. Yeah, let me have a look at these. Let me have a look at these. Have a look. But yeah, that is it, guys, right? What happens, and it's the same for sells as well. Imagine you start looking for sells. Anybody looking for sells at this level, look, what's happened? Price is reversed and they're in big drawdown now. It's the same for anyone trying to buy now. Any retail traders trying to buy before we close back above here, well, you're likely to reverse and get taken out before the real move higher. I would rather price close above this level, then I've got the confirmed move into my targets, okay? Simple as that. So I'm going to be watching this next 30 and hourly closure. Maybe 15 above there, I can look for longs. Yo, Zulu, how's it going, mate? Alright, mate. Paul, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. You're on the path to becoming a millionaire. I appreciate that, bro. Depends what currency we're talking about. Depends what currency we're talking about, doesn't it? Call from Jerome Powell. Tell me what he said, bro. Yeah, news, guys. We haven't got any news, look. If we put the date from, it's the last day of the month as well, something to watch. It is the last day of the month. Keep that in mind. A lot of people are taking profits. The market gets choppy when people are taking profits and closing positions at the end of the month. Okay, there's a lot of uncertainty at the end of the month too. That's why you potentially get a range-bound market. Okay, so if you apply settings to this now, let's have a look. Well, we've got a bank holiday tomorrow in Canada. The main one that I'm bothered about is Friday. I'll only be trading up to around 12 o'clock on Friday, okay? I won't be trading past 11 o'clock on Friday. I'll be having an early weekend and coming back into it Monday because, like I say, I don't want to be trading this potential sideways price action on bank holiday on Friday. But up to then, I'm going to be trading, okay? We've got not a huge news week. Tuesday and Thursday quite big. Other than that, yeah, saying that, we have got non-farm on Wednesday too. But today and, today and Friday, nothing up to obviously that bank holiday, okay? All right, guys. So yeah, that's the news for the week. Yo, Max, how's it going, mate? USD maybe. What account do I have? Currently I'm trading like 450k, 250k with Top Step, 100k with Alpha. I'm trading like 9 funded accounts. Yeah, so I'm trading around 800k in funded capital across 3 prop firms. So like I say, I can't just say what account do I have. I've got like 550ks with Top Step, which are funded. I've got 350ks with Top One. And I've got like 100k with Alpha. So yeah, like in total, I'm just trading funded accounts like 800k or something. Oh, what accent do I have? UK, man. I'm from the UK, near Burnley. Yeah, up like a northern accent. Yeah. Where did you think I was from? Are you near me then? Yeah. Are you near me? Joe, Max is my son. Learning young. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Max, good stuff, man. Good stuff, definitely. How old are you? That's great. Good. So I started learning when I was like almost 18, so basically 17. No clue. That's why I asked. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm from near up north. Yeah, northern England accent. I've heard everything. People are like, oh, you Scouse. I'm like, no. About an hour and a half away. 12, nice. Very, very young. Get on to the like I said, I'm not gonna tell you to start opening accounts and stuff. Your dad will probably know. Your dad will probably know what you can and can't do, but more than welcome to watch. Yeah, that's awesome. Insane. But yeah, guys, good stuff. Any questions, get it in the chat. Like I say, we've gone over the news for the week. we have gone over the news for the week. So let me know any questions. Drop it in the comments. As always, and yeah, drop a like on the video too. Let's smash 20 likes. Let's crush 20 likes. Da, 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 da. Bought gold. TP 3284. Yeah, I mean, you've got a decent... The thing is, this level for me is quite big. So if, you know, if we do reject from this level and close bearish, then perfect. I can look for them sells down because there's still liquidity to take below, remember. But if it gets above, a closure above, I'd be happy to take buys higher. Like I said, we've got liquidity at both sides of the market. So regardless of which way we close, like I say, there's no bottom wick here on the 30, but I am interested in them longs for sure if we do get above. What is my win rate? Let me have a look on my Top Step currently. Like I say, I haven't got it on this screen. But the accounts that I took payouts on, let me tell you my win rate on them accounts. Like I said, I did show my win rate. It's the same as what I showed on Friday because I had the screen up on here. But my win rate currently is 71% for the month. So this month, 71%. And the risk to reward is 1.5, which is fine. Yeah, the win rate on these accounts is 1.51. So over 1-to-1, 1.51 risk to reward, and 71% win rate. But it's literally, guys, if you go back to the Friday stream and I showed you my dashboard on Top Step on the 4 accounts that I made 8k on this month. I made 8k this month on these 4 accounts. You'll be able to see the win rate, the win rate, the risk to reward. All the data were there. And that's why I took like $3,300 last week in payouts. And I took 2 payouts before then. Them 4 payouts as well. Not huge, like 3.3k, but it was like over $1,000. So it's been a great month, guys, and we're just gonna look to do the same this month. You know, rinse and repeat. Don't look at past results. It's good to take payouts and stuff, but don't look at past results and expect, you know, expect it, but just execute the plan. You know, if you took a payout this month, like me, don't expect to take it again. Just execute the plan, and you'll be rewarded. It's as simple as that. You know, if you overtrade and revenge trading and FOMOing, well, you're not going to be rewarded for that. You get rewarded for following the plan. Any plans of giveaways, Joe? Yes, definitely. I was thinking of that over the weekend. Yeah, maybe a giveaway with top 1. A top 1 maybe instant account or a couple of evaluation accounts. I'm going to contact them. I'll contact them. Definitely. And maybe, like I said, this isn't just open to people who aren't in the community, but for people who are in the community too, I'm going to be giving away maybe a month free in the community, like I did last time, or maybe like, some accounts. So even if you are in the community, you can participate. I'll just refund you the next month, if that makes sense. So if you win the giveaway and you get the free month in the community, well, you don't pay the month. You're just free. You pay the month after. I think that's a great giveaway to, you know, get people a chance to get in and start actually learning the strategy. I think that's the best prize. Really, you know, I can give you an account. You don't know the plan. You don't know the strategy, and you're just trading it, revenge trading, FOMOing with no structured plan. Well, you're not going to do anything with it, are you? if you've got a strategy that works, then perfect. But yeah, it probably like the I did a giveaway for like 3 community accesses or something, like 3 free months in the community, like on new, like I think it was like 5 months ago. So I'll definitely do one again soon. Especially now we've hit 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm due one. I'll get that probably set up, if not this week, next week. A little giveaway. Did you enter any trades today? Nothing just yet, mate. Like I say, I've been out of, I'm going to call it the office. I've been out of the office. Not really at the chart. Like I said, I did the morning Zoom with the members. And then after that, I was out of the office for maybe an hour and a half. So I couldn't really execute from like 10:30 till 12. So I'm back now. But nothing really interested me this morning. You know, this push down here was clean, but it were into a level. The best entry today was either this half risk long here, you know, this half risk long here, which actually played out and hit 40 tick profit, or these sells here, which were like 60, 70 ticks. Other than that, nothing too interesting. But yeah, welcome everyone. We got 41 tuning in right now. Welcome all. Yeah, but clean ranges here on gold. It's good to see. Good to see clean ranges. You know, it's better than seeing nothing. You know, if we were trading up here, there'd be nothing really to do. But now we've actually got this range. It's great. All we need to wait for now is that breakout. Let me just update the members on this really quickly. Always like to keep the members updated with my updated analysis. Good stuff. I entered 32.86 for sells. And got out at 32.82. 86. Yeah, I tell you what, that was a decent. That is what. That was actually another entry which Naz caught. I don't know if Naz is here, but Naz caught in the community these half risk sells off this resistance. It's a very similar entry to you actually. Into these laws, you know, you've got 100 ticks almost, which is a very clean trade. Very, very clean trade. Yeah, very clean trade. You know, you took the highs, closed bearish. There's your push down into this double bottom. Yeah, that was actually probably the cleanest trade of the day. That half risk short trade. Very similar to you as well, mate. Nice. What's your one goal in life? Freedom. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, location and freedom to do what I want. Like, location freedom was my main goal. Not having to be somewhere to work. Like, yeah, am I in England? I am. But am I here forever? No. I can go and work in Bali for 2 weeks. I can go to Thailand for a month. I can go to Vietnam for a month. That is the goal. And I think it's the goal for a lot of people is freedom. Time, money, freedom. And it'll be my, that is my goal forever. Freedom. Simple as that. It's not exactly having the most money in the world. Money's just a tool. But the main goal is freedom for me. Like, I would rather make $2,000 per month and have the ability or have the freedom to go to, I don't know, Spain for a week and work, or go to Bali and work, or live in Thailand for a few months and work, than having to clock in I hated that. That was why I started trading. Literally why I started trading. And like I say, guys, like my payouts from this month is like 3 times as much as I used to work at my 9 to 5. Like 3 times. It's insane. Trading is insane. Like I used to make like 1.6k pounds. Yeah, 3.6k, 1.6k, 1,600 pounds per month. Like I did like 3 times that in payouts this month. Insane. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. Like 4.5k this month in payouts. Like makes. Joe, my trading view seems to be... Yeah, you'll have a 20-second delay, Emma. You'll have a 20-second delay. Yeah, you'll have a 20-second delay on the YouTube stream. It's delayed for a reason. For anti-buffering reasons. And, like... You know, the connection. Yeah, but it is buffered, like, 20 seconds. It isn't a lot. Like, if I'm looking at my phone now... It's like 53, yeah, it's like 20-second delay. I took that half risk buy before, yeah, clean. This half risk buy was clean too. You look at that, you've got like 37 ticks there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Absolutely, that's the dream. Yeah, a lot of people who do start trading... You know, a lot of people who do start a side hustle, whether that's trading, I don't know, Shopify, dropshipping, whatever you call it, it is for freedom. That's the main goal for everyone, and it's probably the best why. If your why is only money and nothing else, you're going to be attached to the money and you're not going to do as well. If yours is freedom, you're going to have more leeway to try and pass and get to that goal. You're going to give yourself more time. You know, people who have just money objectives, I want to make this in 2 weeks. Well, they're bound to fail because it takes more time. But people who say, okay, this time next year, I want to be free and I don't want to have to work or live in the same place for the rest of my life. Well, you're going to give yourself a better chance of succeeding in that. Once you got consistent, did your results compound and make up for all the losses? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. 100%, mate. Just understand that your losses is basically just like a university degree. Like, people spend, like, thousands on university. Like, it's just the same. Like, did I take upwards of, like, 15 to 20k in potential losses, in challenges, joining... Like, you need to understand, like, when you join a community and when you take a challenge and you fail it, it's just a lesson. You know, it's just the same as if you were going to spend loads of money on university or on a different course for something else. And I understood that. So, me joining communities and failing challenges are just lessons for me to obviously get profitable, and one payout or a month of payouts just takes it all away. Okay? Or a couple of months of payouts where you paid for it all. It is like that. It is really like that. Like, yeah, you'll spend money now and you'll see, like, oh, like, for me personally, like, in a year, I probably spent, like, 15 grand in challenges. In 1 year. Like, in my first year or two. Crazy. But you look back at it and it's just lessons. It's just lessons. Like, I was the worst for buying challenges. Like, I would just go into savings. Like, obviously, this is my personal experience. Obviously, don't do this. It's crazy. But I used to go into, like, savings and stuff to buy 100k challenges, which cost, like, £400. I'm like, what were I doing? And I'd buy, like, 2 per week sometimes. Like, they add up. Like, it's crazy. Like, nowadays, you can just buy a challenge for, like, £40 or something. £30. Like, they used to be, like, 10 times that. Where should I start to get into trading, and what's your minimum amount? Test driver, I won't tell you how much is a minimum. Like, you will understand that with your circumstance, how much you're willing to, how much you can afford. Everybody's different. You know, some people can put £500 into an account. Someone can put 100, someone can put 10,000. I'm not going to tell you exactly what you need to put in. You know that yourself. But before you do that, learn a strategy and get profitable, mate. Okay? You need to learn a strategy. Start learning some concepts. Actually get a playbook. Okay? Find yourself, like, the community. In the community, I've literally wrote up a Word document so people can follow the strategy step by step. And it's in the community for anybody to look at. Step by step, the 3 different entries that I look for, what to do, and what is the, what is the checklist for each entry? What is the checklist for an impulse entry? If people say, oh, is this an impulse entry, and they don't know, well, they can look at the checklist, or they can watch the course video. They've got the playbook in writing, and they've got the course videos explaining it, and the webinar. And that's important. Don't look to get into trading. Don't look to put money into it. Well, I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do, but don't look to put money into it without a plan or a strategy. It's a recipe for disaster, mate. Okay? The only people who will tell you to put money into an account without any experience or any strategy or a little bit of consistency are demo Dubai gurus who want you to sign up to their broker so they make money. Okay? Or who want you to trade in their groups so that, because they don't make money trading. And they're the people you need to watch. The people who want you to sign up and trade with them, follow their signals with no experience, because they don't make money trading. Okay? Big red flag. And I'm telling you the opposite of that. Find a strategy, find a little bit of consistency, maybe trade a little demo or a little 50k challenge. Build the consistency, see that you're actually you're getting a little bit of consistent results and profitable, then look to go. Okay? Right? My TP got it. Insane. Good stuff. Good stuff, bro. I reached at break even. Am I reading that? I reached at break. Do you mean you're at break even point now, or your trade hit break even? What do you mean exactly, bro? What did you do? Oh, I was an engineer, Deegs. Yeah, I was an engineer. So I worked, and that's the thing, guys. Like, people come into the community and say, "Oh, I'm busy with work." I'm like, I used to work, or people ask me on TikTok, "It's hard with my work." I literally used to work 7 o'clock till 4 o'clock. 7 till 4 every single day, Monday to Friday, and I just made it work. I just found times that worked for me. I set alerts on my phone, traded before work, sometimes traded after work. But when I was at work, I just set alerts. Like, if I was at work now, if I was still working my full-time job, I would have set an alert here. And this candle, as it's passing through, I'd be alerted. So now I'd be checking my phone to see if there's an entry for me to look for longs. Simple as that. And like I am now, I'm looking for longs now, guys. Because we've closed above this range here, I'm looking for longs into these highs. Okay, so let's see if it gives me an entry. Guys, as well, if you do want to join the Discord community, let me pin. I've just pinned the message. That's my new website. Sign up there. Don't sign up with the website that's in the YouTube description. Sign up to my new website. I do need to change that. That's my new website. I've just pinned it. Discord community. Click that link. Have a look through if you want. Have a look at the results. What's included and stuff. And get signed up today, and you can learn everything. The full strategy. You get access to all of it. No, I was just a CNC machine. I was just a machinist. Yeah, I was just a machinist. I used to just like program machines. Like I say, I wasn't. Guys, I understood the system. Like I was too like, I wouldn't say far ahead, but my mindset was just different. Like so many people at work So many people work hard at your job. Whatever you do, work hard. But I wasn't really a hard worker. I was too focused on trying to make it in trading. Like, I understood that I'm working for someone here who's making like 1,000 times what I'm making a month. And it's like, nope. Nope, not me. But yeah, like I say, work hard at your job. Work on, if trading's your side hustle, work on trading on the side and you'll make it work. You'll make it work. What's your view on the algo trading? Yeah, it's a lot of rubbish. A lot of people who say algo trading is just another word to get you into their scammy group. Like, they just put a fancy algo bot, copy paste. It's just regurgitated new words. So the people who used to copy trade or used to get signals now say, oh, algo trading now. Oh, now bot trading. It's so they can get the same people back in to the group who used to do signals and it failed. But now they're going, oh, now it's algo. Oh, now it's bots. I'm going to retry. It's just to get you the same customers back into it. Just different words, guys. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. All right, mate. What prop firm you use at the time? Okay, let me send it, mate. Let me send you it. Where are we? Yeah, Top 1 Futures, Naeem. Top 1 Futures. Let me get the link for you. Right, there you go, mate. Naeem, that is a Top 1 Futures prop firm. That's what I use right now. If you use JTC, you will get the biggest discount that's available on the website. I don't know if it's not 55% off now. That was last week. That's just from the message I've copied from my Telegram. But if you use JTC, I think you'll get like 40% off, maybe 40 or 35% off all challenges. So yeah, they're the ones that I'm using right now. How do you work on discipline? Just understanding that trading's all about following the plan. It's not about being right every time. Being happy with not being right every time. And executing the plan that's profitable. You know, if you're not disciplined, there's obviously something that's not there in your like psychology. That could be you not thinking that you not having a profitable plan that you know works. Have you done the work to see that your plan is profitable? Well, if you're in a community, guys, and you see your mentor, like, I don't know, everyone here is probably in different communities as well as mine. But if you've got a mentor, he's getting profitable results. Members are getting profitable results. And, you see people profiting. You see the members taking payouts. Well, that's great. It's a profitable plan. People are profitable from it, okay? If you've back tested it and forward tested it and you see that it's profitable, yet when you get into the live markets, you're over trading, you're FOMOing, you're not staying disciplined. Well, that is you. There's something there that it's something to do with you. Is it money that you want now? Is the money something that you want right now? Are you not being patient? Okay, so there's a lot of there's not just one thing to do with how do you control discipline. You need to have a look at yourself a lot of the time. Are you trying to get out your job in the next week? If you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to give myself 6 months to quit my job and start trading full time, discipline will start to kick in. If you want to quit in the next 2 days and get profitable, well, you're going to rush things, aren't you? I know I waffled a bit there, guys, but I'm trying to explain every point to it. Like, there's not just one point. There's multiple. Yeah, Deegs, good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Yeah, there's no need. There's a lot on... Yeah, Instagram now is where there's a lot of scammers. They get away with it on Instagram, maybe. Yeah, you don't catch me on Instagram. Yeah, anybody as well who's actually advertising their signals, stay well away, guys. Seriously, if they're so good, why do they need to advertise? Why do they need to pay Instagram to advertise the group? Yeah, post members' profits in their own group. Post, like, how, you know, if a member gets a big payout, yeah, post it. There's no need to, like, start advertising and paying for advertisements and stuff. Is crazy. Like, people are getting force-fed this garbage. Really. Cheers. Yeah, no worries, Naeem. I'm going to be watching this 5-minute here. I'm going to watch this 5-minute for some longs, guys, okay? If this 5-minute closes bullish, I'm going to take some longs. I'll have my stops on these lows. Half risk and then look to play this higher. Bottom wick, I can look to take longs, 30 ticks. Half risk because the stop might be quite big, but I need to wait for this new candle to open. I'll be looking for longs into these highs. Alright, that is the plan for me. Because I've still got, you know, if I get in long, say here, I've still got like 20 ticks into them targets. Yo, Charlie, how's it going, mate? How are you, bro? Hope you had a good weekend. Like I say, anybody who's just tuning in right now, hope you all had a great weekend. And like always, if you're new, subscribe, say hi, and drop a like on the video. Appreciate it. But yeah, good question. Discipline is there, but it depends. Like, what are you trying to achieve with it? Like, you know, are you too itchy to get into the market because you want to make so much money in the day? Well, you need to have a look at why you're doing that. Are you wanting to quit your job? You know, are you wanting to pass the challenge quicker? Well, it's not going to help you if that is the reason. Called Scamland, really? I've not watched that. I might give it a watch. Crazy. Yeah, a lot of them are going to Dubai as well. I think it might be because they get away with it. It must be because they get away with it. It must be like the safe to do it there. I don't know. I don't know the reasons, but you would never see me. You'll never see me, guys, making, unless it's my own and I've actually bought the Lambo. You'll never see me like making a video saying join JTC. Look at my whip. It's so cringy. Like, if I've rented it, I will never, like, if I rent a Lambo for the day, yeah, that's cool. But you won't see me posting it saying join the group. You'll be able to buy this Lambo too. It's the worst thing I've ever seen ever. Yeah, it would have been a nice trade. I wanted that, to be fair. That's what I wanted. This was the entry that I wanted, guys. Into them highs. Oh, Phil, great work, mate. Legend. Did you take the 15 long here? Or did you take the 30? Oh. He took the 30. Cheeky. Nice. Yeah. I'm guessing you took the 30. I didn't take the 30. The wick fill was nice. The wick fill was nice. I just didn't like how big and how late it flipped. But that was clean. Yeah, that 30 was nice. Liquidity grab, closure above. The only thing I didn't like as well was that we came into a little bit of structure, but it was valid. Very nice trade. Yeah, perfect. Very, very good stuff, man. Yeah, very good trade. Textbook to the plan. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And that's insane. Good to see. It's good to see members taking the trades too. And I don't even have to take them. I'm not going to see exactly what you lot see. And that's insane. That's what mentorship's all about, and learning a strategy is all about. Great stuff. I love it. I love it. It's the best thing seeing, even if I don't take the trade, members executing the plan. Like, no question. They see it, they execute it, they win. Is trading... Oh, I need to sit down. There's no right and wrong to say. Well, yeah, volume on opens, of course. You're going to get more volume. But you still get some great trades later on as well. Like, look at this. This was, like, in Asia. And then you get volume pre-London. Like, look at London Open. London Open really did nothing. But pre-London did great. Pre-London did nothing. And now look at Asia. Asia's having a push. Like, you don't know. It's best to just stick to a schedule that works for you. Okay? Isn't trading stressful? Nah. When you've got a plan and you know what to look for, it's not really. Yeah, you're going to be stressing if you don't know what you're doing, of course. Like, I used to stress about finding a good strategy, but when you find a good strategy that you can stick by and you've got a playbook and you know what to wait for, you just execute. Literally just execute. And that's the stage that I'm at now. I know my plan, I know my strategy, I'm just executing. I'm not trying to catch every trade. I'm trying to catch 1 or 2 trades and execute them correctly. Simple as that. How much is a tick on NQ? Just double gold, really. I always use half to what... If I've got like a 20 tick, you know, if I'm using like 1 contract on gold or 10 micros, I'll use half of that on NQ. Yeah, it's like double. It works out at like double. Yeah, this is going to fly into them highs, I think. This is going to fly into these highs, I think. What does good volume look like for you? Well, big bodies and small wicks. Low volume is like when this here. When you've got these wicks and little small bodies. Or, can you see here? Big wicks, small bodies. This is low volume. Like, high volume is like this. Small wicks, big bodies. Can you see? Okay, that's the difference in volume for me. How the candles form. Like, this volume here now is perfect. You know, you've got not big wicks. But good sized bodies for taking them trades. Guys, give me 30 seconds. I'm just going to go and get some water, okay? Get some water, I'll be back. 2 minutes. Right, guys, we're back. Welcome. We are back. Let's have a look at this on gold. Right, nice. Yeah, if you're in this, guys, if you're in this, your first management point there is 40 ticks. So this is a great place to go break even and take partials. You know, if you took the flip, well, congratulations. You've just taken 40 ticks. Very, very nice work. And the 5 minute actually did... Look at the 5 minute as well, it pushed. 5 minute actually did confirm, but there were no entry for me. It is what it is. Decent trade there. Decent trade. Yeah, very, very clean stuff there. Let's have a look at these questions, guys. Got 20 ticks. Nice. Good stuff, man. Got his 20 ticks and done. Letting a little ride to break even. Great. Cheers, bro. All good, Ashton. But you know when you're watching the live candle, is that the PA? The PA? Yeah, you want to see some good volume on that. You want to see some good volume on that. Playbook. I'll put it back into the chat today. I'll put it back into the private channel today, Nancy. Yeah, it'll go back in at some point. Let me just stick my fan on. It's warm in here. Alright, cool. Baby lots can't facilitate no take profits. You didn't have profits? Yeah. Mate, you need to... Don't trade based off how much P&L is. Like, don't trade based off how much the profit is, how much the loss is. Trade well. The profits will come naturally. So if you're seeing like, I don't know, $10, but you just want to hit, you want to hit $50 up here, don't trade like that, because, you know, if this comes and hits break even, well, you're not trading the market, you're trading your P&L. So the best thing to do is just execute normally, trade well, and over time the profits will get bigger. The more you trade well, the more you stick to the plan, the more you will make long term, okay? Yeah, Ashton, that's right, mate. Yeah, sick trade. Very, very nice trade, to be fair. If I was in this, like I say, 45 tick management point, next place would be here that I'd take profits, which is like 70 ticks. Look, resistance, support, and then I'd let the rest run into them highs, which is nice and clean. Get that 120 ticks potentially there. Let's have a look at NQ. Oh, NQ's having a little pullback here, which is good. See, NQ, if NQ creates a range now, that's fine, because it's created these highs here. NQ's created highs for me to trade into, which is good. That's exactly what you want. What did the 30 clause like? See, there's been a lack of no top wicks today. No top and bottom wick. I tell you what, it's great to see the Discord members taking themselves on gold, them buys on gold. Great work, guys, if you're in that. Very, very clean trade. Very, very clean trade. Right, Joe, I'll message you on Discord. Gonna shoot out. Yeah, all good, Ashton. Have a good day, bro. Have a good day. Yeah, hope everyone's having a good day as well. Like I said, there's no trade yet for me, but if I wanted to take any, this is the cleanest move so far. 45 tick push there. Look at that, 45 tick push. Very, very nice. And also, if you want me to take a look at any other pairs that you trade as well, other than gold and Nasdaq, drop them in the chat whilst I'm on. I'll have a look. Okay. Right, guys. Yeah, let's I'm gonna do a poll in the YouTube chat now. Let's do a poll, okay? Right, the poll's gonna be how your month has been, either up, down, or break even. Okay, so we're gonna say up, down, or break even. Okay, so the poll is up, guys. Either you're up for the week, you're up for the month, you break even, or you are down. Put it in. Let's have a look. Like I say, nobody will see how your month has been. It's all just numbers, but we'll be able to get a gauge how everyone's been this month. I want to see what the majority of people have done. 78% up, 11% down, 10% break even. Nice. Nice one, guys. Majority in profit for the month. Like I say, guys, it's the last month of the year. The last month of the year. And if you're up... not year, the last day of the month. The last month of the year. The last day of the month. Don't ruin an already good month, okay? Don't ruin an already good month. You know, if you've had a good month, like I say, I've not had a lot of sleep, guys. That's why I'm messing my words. I've had like 4 or 5 hours sleep today. But if you've had a good month, don't ruin it. Come back tomorrow, fresh month, and crush it again. Aim for them payouts again. If you've had a payout, if you haven't, aim for the payouts this month or the new month coming. Hey Joe, new spot. How's it going, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day. $20 votes. Nice. 20 votes. 68% up. And guys, it doesn't matter. If you're down, it doesn't matter. Losses in trading happen. It's a normal part of the game. Okay? It's a normal part of the game. You're going to have losing days, losing weeks. Be open to it. But if you've traded the plan, and if you've stuck to your profitable plan that over time's profitable, you shouldn't be bothered about a loss. Okay? That's a big turning point for a lot of traders, is when they can understand that a loss is not the be-all and end-all of their career. They're not a bad trader if they take a loss. Okay? You're actually a good trader for following your plan and taking a loss. Okay? Creating a new level here now on gold, which is good. I'm going to alter this range a little bit, guys. I'm going to have sells below here at 32.81 and buys back above 32.88. Okay? I just wanted to alter that a little bit. Love from India. Neil, welcome, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate everyone for tuning in, by the way, guys. Yeah, guys, drop a comment. Where's everyone tuning in from? Europe. I'm guessing most people UK, but let's see. Let's see where everyone's tuning in from. We've got India here. Neil from India. I'm guessing mostly UK, Europe, or Australia. But we'll see. We'll see. Shoki, how's it going, bro? Welcome. Welcome, mate. Caribbean. Nice. Orland, I appreciate that, mate. I really do appreciate that. Orland, nice one. Bro, I swear the best, the most honest group already made $120 on the first day. Insane. Bro, you've literally paid. That's what I mean. You've put the work in, you understand the strategy, well, you understand it as much as you can for how long you've been in, which is great. That's it. Like I say, you've made $120, which is great. Keep it up. England door, nice. Good stuff. Yeah, let me stop this poll, get it out of the way. Yeah. Right, that's done. Thailand. El Paso, nice. What do you think, bro? It's going up or down? I don't know inside this range, mate. This is my new range. Let me just post this for the group. For the community. Like I say, I need the community updated. One sec, guys. Let me just update the members, and then we're good back to questions again. Okay, with sound. Hey, Switzerland. Yeah, I know. I know you're from Switzerland, bro. Good stuff. Yeah, it's a mix. We've got UK, Europe, Australia, America as well. There's about 5 or 6 members in the community from America. Yeah, quite a few from America, to be fair. American guys crush it. They're really good traders as well. You know, a lot of the influencers are from America too. Trading influencer gurus. And like I say, you're not the only person from Switzerland either. There's like three members from Switzerland too, which is insane. It's crazy. But yeah, mostly UK. You know, I'd say like 90% from UK, rest from elsewhere. Will you be trading Independence Day? No, I'll be trading till like maybe 10. I probably, to be honest, on a Friday, if I've made enough money, I'll just take it off. If I've made enough money, I'll just take it off. I'll update the community. I'll update with a market update. We'll jump on a Zoom. But am I actively going to be trading? Probably not. You know, I'm happy to, you know, have that off. But like I say, can you? Of course, up to like the US. Up to the US bank holiday, of course. If you want to, that is. If you want to take it off and have a long weekend, that's great. You know, if you've made enough money up to like Friday, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I guess NFP is next week now. Possibly. Let's have a look. Good question. Friday 11th. Oh, that is the in-person mentorship day. In-person mentorship day. There's actually no USD news, which is good. Let's have a look. Yeah, bank holiday this Friday. Other than that, look at what we've got tomorrow. Big day tomorrow on news. Big day tomorrow. Yeah, if we can get a closure below this level, I'm going to be looking for sells, guys, in 30 seconds. I need a closure below, though. What a closure we get in here. NFP's Thursday, I think. Have a look at Thursday. Thursday, bang. Yeah, Thursday. Thursday. That's why what I'm going for. I'm gonna make the same money per day as I work in less time. Yeah, 100%, mate. That's key. That was the main goal for me too. If I can make the same as my job, but do it from anywhere on my time, that's freedom and that's living life. You know, if I can make 3K per month, travel, live freely, that is the ultimate goal for me. Like, the first goal and the main goal for me is freedom. You know? It's it was always the goal. Still is the goal. You know? Still is the goal. But yeah, I'm going to be watching this range, guys. This is the range that I'm watching for now on gold. Closures below here. I'm going to be looking for the sells down. If we get back above this range, I'm going to be looking for the buys. I'll probably stay on for this 15-minute candle and then I'll head off. See how this 15 closes. If it closes bullish, rejecting the range, then yeah, I'll take some longs. You need to make 5.5k a month. Damn it. Let's go, bro. Start off with little gains and then get to a point where you are. And then you're at that stage then, mate. Requesting annual leave. Please, can I have a day off? Yeah, and then when they used to say to you, like, I used to request a day off, and then they used to say, no, you can't have this day off. I'm like, why? It's like, oh, we're going to be busy. I'm like, why am I asking you in the first place? And number two, why are you saying no? Like, the control... Oh, it's crazy. You're 100% right, though, Ron. Definitely. It's the ultimate goal to say, seriously, guys, the best thing in the world is, you know, having a base, you know, if you want to be in England or you want to have a base in, I don't know, anywhere in the world, wherever your hometown is, perfect. And then just saying to yourself, okay, I'm going to Bali next week, book a flight, I'm going to Bali. The best thing ever. Okay, stuff it, I'm going to Spain. Let's go to Spain for a week. Done. How many days were it? How many holidays did you used to get? Like 28 or something? We're at 28 days a year you used to get off. Nothing, yeah. I used to do 16 hours straight at a hospital. Grind. You got to do it, though. You got to do it. Got to do it. It's one of them. Everyone's got to do it at some point, and then you just get out of it. Simple as that. Use it as motivation. Fire. You know, you need a base of money. You need a base of money to do anything. And there's nothing to do, but you have to go in there 100%, man. Yeah, it used to be the worst. 28 including bank holidays. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's actually not that bad. But I'd rather have my holidays when I want, and I'd rather have longer and as many days as possible. To be fair, though, when you're doing something you love, every day is a holiday. You know, turning up, imagine being a trader and turning up for the London session and being done. It's not exactly... not exactly a tough day. Like, you're just executing the plan that's profitable. Hello, Joe. How are you? I'm good, thanks. I'm very, very good, bro. How are you? Builds character, definitely. In Switzerland, we have 25 days a year. Wow. That's it, man. Use it. Deegs, you have so many places that you want to see. Use it as that tool. You know, don't use it as the tool to get, like... You know, use it... people think that they use trading as, like, okay, I'm going to get a Lambo in 2 weeks. And it's just crazy. Like, with time and scale of accounts, the money will come. But it's not going to come instantly in a week. You know, people who start signals, for example, they get in the mind that they're going to be able to make 100,000 in a week. You know, and for 99% of them, you know, they're disappointed. All right? Disappointed. But use it as that tool, you know. You can make 1 to 2k and travel Thailand like I did for a while. And then as you scale up the accounts, you know, instead of making 2k a month, and you've got 3 accounts and you've got the payouts on 3 accounts, well, it's 2k times 3. Or 1.5k times 3, whatever. It's all about scaling. Getting profitable, seeing consistency and scaling. That money just comes naturally as you scale. 13 days, really? That's tough. That is tough. That's like... UK's quite good then for holidays. Quite lenient for holidays. Any thoughts on ICT? Nah, I don't trade ICT, mate. I'm not saying that you can't actually get profitable with ICT. Yeah, I'm not saying that you can't be profitable with ICT. You probably can with the concepts, but it's nothing that I add into my strategy, and it's nothing that I will add into my strategy because a lot of it is just support and resistance anyway. I started as I just trying to pay my car finance each month. Yeah, 100%, Ron. That's what it's all about. Like, imagine if you say to yourself, okay, I get paid 2k per month. I'm going to start trading now by the end of next year or in the end of, I don't know what your goal is, but let's say in 2 years, or 6 months, whatever, how hard you work or how quickly you want it. You say, okay, I'm going to pay, my payouts are going to pay for that as how much I'm earning. You know, and in a year, then you can be free from that job. And then you can say to yourself, okay, I'm going to go traveling, but I want to make 2.5k now. Then you just up it a little bit. And all you're doing, you're not exactly trading, you're not more risk, you're just using more accounts. The more accounts you have, the more payouts you get. Simple. Yeah, I understand that with being in Switzerland and stuff, but the more money you make, the more you can put into an account in theory. I'm not saying you need to, and I'm not saying that you should do. But, you know, for someone in England, it's all kind of like... It works out the same. You know, if you're paying £1,000 or $1,000 in England and you can afford a $500 personal account, well, if you're in Switzerland, you get paid more. You know, the wages are higher, maybe double. So then you can put double into an account. It all works out the same. So it's not as hard as you think. It's just a mindset thing. You know, you're making double the money. You can put double into a trading account. You can double your risk. Okay? And I'm not saying you need to. Don't say, oh, like, I'm not saying that. I'm just using it as an example. You know yourself how much you can and can't afford. That's not for me to tell you. But that was just an example, not truth. Being that we've grabbed previous 30-minute lows and we've established the top of the range. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, 100%. Andy, you're right, mate. We've grabbed 15-minute lows here. If we close bullish, I'm going to be looking to try and long gold into these highs. Yeah, I'm going to try and long gold into these highs. If we can close bullish. If we close not bullish, I'm going to be done and wait for the breakout. If we close like doji, like here, in the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to be done and wait for the breakout. But if we close nice and strong, I'll try and take buys into these highs. When you show people how simple... That's it. Deegs, you're right. Deegs is saying, when you show people how simple it is, why would you want to trade ICT? And it's so true. Like, guys, and I'm not just saying this to brag. I get consistent results and consistent payouts. Okay? And I use 2 levels. Literally, buy above, sell below, within half risk. I don't need indicators, order blocks, fair value gaps, COT, breaker structure. I don't need all this. I'm happy with this. If you're profitable with ICT, continue doing that. I'm not against any strategy if you're profitable with it, but a lot of people struggle because it's a lot of analysis that goes into one strategy. Yeah, QP, what do you mean about Thailand? I'm a bit... Yeah, what is going on in Thailand? Yeah, what do you mean, mate? It's something going on I don't know about. What time frame is best for intraday? I think 15 and 30, mate. 15 and 30 are probably my favourite time frames to trade. Do you think funded accounts will stop eventually? Eventually, probably. But they'll just find other ways. There'll just be other ways to get funded capital. No, not anytime soon. Like, they'll continue to put different rules in place, but funded companies are smart. Like, that's why rules have adapted over time. You know, that's why you've got maximum payouts, you know, so they're compliant with the rules. All they'll do is adapt them rules so they're more compliant. But will funded companies go? No, there's just too much money to be made. You know, funded companies make money off unprofitable traders. And 90% of people, well, 85, 90% of people don't make money with prop firms. So they're going to continue to be alive because most of them make money. And that's the thing. That's why it's important to have a strategy and a plan. Because without... Funded companies don't like profitable traders. As much as you think of it, they don't. So my community, or me, and my guys having a structured plan and a structured, you know, playbook to trade off, well, we're way ahead. You know, they don't like people who take payouts, or they don't like people who have a plan and have a profitable system. You know, do the top step like me taking $3,200 on Friday? No. Or last week? No, they don't. But yeah, guys, there's no closure here. There's no closure here. I'm going to wait for the breakout, I think. I'm going to get off here and just trade with community and chats. Maybe jump on a post-US Zoom call. Alright, guys. But, yeah. Isn't that a double top? No, it took liquidity. Natalie, if you zoom in, it took the liquidity. Can you see it took the highs? No, no double top here. Almost, but no. Maybe if we break below this range, we can have a look. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. B-Book, yeah. That's normal. That's been around for forever. Jesse, that's been around forever, mate. Like, everyone used to think that, you know, funded accounts were like real money. And I'm like, thousands of traders trading 100,000 in real capital. That's why a lot of them got in trouble, because they didn't state that. Like, if you go onto funded accounts now and you go into the terms and conditions, they all say simulated profits. They all say simulated because they just, you know, they're compliant with the regulation nowadays. That's all that'll happen forever. Funded companies will have these new rules that they'll have to bypass, and then they'll just add new things like max payouts, max win, max loss, writing simulated accounts instead of real profits. That's all that'll happen. Nothing will change. And as long as they're here, I'm always going to probably use them. Right, we're going to close here. Nah. Right, guys, that is going to be the stream. Anybody in the community, I'm going to be in there after this live. But what I'm going to be waiting for now is a closure. If we get a strong closure, say on this next 15, below this range, a stronger closure than we've got now, I'm going to be looking for them sells down. Okay? Okay, guys. But I'm going to head off. I've been on for an hour and a half now, and I'm not going to be shorting gold here. What I'm going to wait for is probably this 30-minute closure. If the 30 closes below this range, I'll be looking for them sells down. I probably won't be trading until, you know, if we get that strong close back above and it's a half risk long, I'll take some longs. So for me, I'm watching this level. Strong closure, I will look for the buys. Closure below, look for the sells. All right, guys. Either a half risk long or a full risk sell. And then obviously if we get back above here, I'll look for the buys. All right. Jesse, in a bit. Charlie, in a bit. Good month. Yeah, it's been an insane month, guys. Like, across Top Step and Top 1, we're over 10k in profit for the month. It's been like a 10k month in trading profits. So, am I going to ruin that today? Well, no. I've taken 6 payouts this week. Or 6 payouts this month. Over 10k in profits. Obviously, you don't take all the profits because Top Step you have to take 50%. But yeah, it's been an insane like last month. I don't need to ruin it. Let's go strong tomorrow. If I see a trade in the chats in the community, I'll take it. But I'll be waiting for that 30-minute closure to sell down. I'll be waiting for this 30 closure here. Right, 30 closes below here. I'll look for the sells into these lows. But I'm gonna head off, guys. Discord members, I'll see you in the chats. Maybe in the next 10-15 minutes for this 30 closure. Anybody who's not in the community, I will see you tomorrow. Same time on YouTube at 12:30, okay? But enjoy your day, trade safe. I'll see you tomorrow, same time on YouTube. Bye-bye.